Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, and welcome to Fortree City, where today the Fortree Flyers are going to be hosting the Goldenrod Giants. The Giants will be starting out with Bufflin and Snorlax. They definitely have something to prove after losing last week, whereas Archeops and Braviary will be starting out for the Flyers. Now the Fortree Flyers are 9th, Goldenrod Giants are 10th. Let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win today. Now Archeops is going to have the speed advantage, as is common for the Fortree Flyers. They are the quickest team in the ECL. And Archeops is going to start out with a Thunder, and it's going to connect. And it's going straight for Snorlax. Decent hit, but more importantly, it has paralyzed Snorlax, which could potentially prevent it from doing damage. Now, Headbutt coming from Braviary. Again, Fortree Flyers have that massive speed advantage, and a very good hit with that Headbutt from Braviary. It does have that 123 attack stat, so expect it to do good physical damage. Bufflin's going to set up a Magic Coat, so it's not going to go for an offensive move. And it has 110 attack stat, so it can do well. Snorlax now, having already received that Thunder, thankfully has 110 special defense. But it went for a Shadow Punch on Braviary, which it doesn't affect because Braviary, having been part normal type, is immune to Ghost type attacks, as is every Pokemon on the Goldenrod Giants, as they are all normal type. Sticky Web now coming from Archeops. It's going to slow down any incoming Pokemon from the Goldenrod Giants. Braviary now with its opportunity. And it goes with a Purify. This could actually not be good, as it's clearly going to cure Snorlax of its paralysis. That is terrible for the Fortree Flyers. That's not what they want. Bufflin now is going to go with a Seismic Toss. This won't be super effective on the Fortree Flyers, but it still does a decent amount of damage to Archeops there. Very good hit from Bufflin. Hone Claw is now coming from Snorlax, so it's going to boost its accuracy, as well as its attack stat, I believe. And there it is, its attack stat goes up, but there's its accuracy also being increased. Now, as always, this is a 6-on-6 Metronome battle, and if we hit the 20-minute time limit, we will go into single battle overtime. It has happened 3 times so far this season. That Sticky Web tried again by Archeops. This time it fails because it's already set up. Braviary now is going to go with a Power Split, and it's going to target Snorlax. Clearly it wants to take advantage of Snorlax having just boosted its 110 attack stat. Prismatic Laser now is going to come from Bufflin. This is going to cause it to need to recharge on the next turn, but I don't think Bufflin cares if it gets a good hit. It's not as impressive as it probably would have liked, but still a very big hit on Braviary. Snorlax now is going to go with a Liquidation, targeting Braviary. And a massive hit there to Braviary, almost eliminating it from this battle, but Braviary holds on. Its Defiant ability, since its stats were lowered, its attack goes up. So that attack stat again was starting at 103 at the start of this battle. Archeops comes in with an even better one of 140 attack stat and has that 110 base speed. Now it's going to go with a Flower Shield, but it will fail. Also, just so you know, Snorlax has one of the most impressive HP stats in all of the Elite Challenge League of 160 as Braviary hits it with a Swift, also connecting with Bufflin, taking that down into the yellow. Bufflin is recharging from that Prismatic Laser. And we're going to get a Land's Wrath now coming from Snorlax, but it doesn't affect the flying types because all flying type Pokemon are immune to ground type attacks. Now the one Pokemon that does have a better HP stat than Snorlax is Blissey with 255, and it is on the Goldenrod Giants. If we see it today, we will find out potentially later. Braviary now with its turn, after Snorlax just took damage from Archeops, and Braviary is going to go with a Thrash, targeting Snorlax, and a massive hit, and Snorlax is eliminated. The number 1 ranked Pokemon on the Goldenrod Giants is the first eliminated from this battle. Bufflin now with its chance to respond, and it's going to plant a Leech Seed, so it's going to look to restore some health. And it's going to target Braviary. Braviary doesn't have much health to give, but Bufflin is going to take it, and it will take all of it. Braviary is eliminated thanks to that Leech Seed being planted. So that is 1 elimination to both teams now, as Bufflin goes back up into the green. We're going to have Salamence, the pseudo-legendary of the Fortree Flyers, coming out onto the field, and Kangaskhan coming out for the Goldenrod Giants. Now Salamence has 135 base attack, plus 110 special attack, so it really hurts when it hits. Kangaskhan coming on with its 105 HP, as well as a 95 attack stat. Archeops still with that speed advantage. It's going to go with a Bullet Seed. And it's going to target Kangaskhan. It's going to get the first hit, as this is a multi-hit move. It's got 2. There's 3. And it will get 3 out of the 5 hits. Salamence is going to follow up. Salamence having that 100 base speed. It's going to go with a Cosmic Power, so it's only going to boost its stats. Beautiful stars coming up around it. So it will boost its defense and special defense, both sitting at 80 when it came onto the field. Buffalo now is going to go with a takedown. And it targets Archeops, massive hit, not very effective, and Buffalo will get the recoil damage from that. Kangaskhan now. Gonna go with the shift gear. So it's only looking to boost its stats on this turn. There it goes, boosting its speed and attack stat. Now both teams are sitting with a 4-4 record, 9th and 10th. Fortree Flyers are 9th, Goldenrod Giants are 10th. So whoever wins this could actually jump up into the top 8 at the middle point of this season, because after this round, we are halfway through the first ever season of the Elite Challenge League. So this is a very big game for these two sides. Archeops now is going to go with the close combat. This is going to be super effective. Goes for Buffalo and a massive hit, and Buffalo will be eliminated by Archeops there. Archeops has given up some of its defense and special defense, but to get that elimination is big for the Fortree Flyers. Salamence now with its opportunity. And it's going to go with a Dazzling Gleam. This would normally hit both opposing Pokemon, but there's only one to target now, and that's Kangaskhan, who gets taken down into the yellow. Fourth Pokemon now will be coming out for the Goldenrod Giants, and it's Double. Double coming in with its 100 base defense. It's also got a 90 base special defense. Sadly, Double will get caught in that sticky web and have its speed lowered. Now Kangaskhan is the fastest Pokemon on the field after that shift gear. And it's going to go with a Magical Leaf. And it will target Archeops and gets the elimination. So Archeops is eliminated from this battle. So we are back to 4 versus 4. Salamence now is going to go with a Blizzard. Double avoids the attack, but it will connect with Kangaskhan. Salamence continuing to go for the double hit moves and almost gets the elimination, but Kangaskhan holds on there. Double now its opportunity. It's going to go with a Guillotine. And it's going to connect on the Pseudo Legendary. And it is a one-hit KO. It's a one-hit wonder. Salamence is eliminated by Double. That is how you eliminate a Pseudo Legendary in the Elite Challenge League. Massive hit from Double as Noivern and Unpheasant come out for the Fortree Flyers. Noivern's got an amazing 123 speed, so I don't see anyone going before it. But Kangaskhan having that speed boost, and it will go first. Whereas Unpheasant coming in 115 attack stat, as Kangaskhan's going to go with a Brave Bird. It's going to get recoil damage from this. And it targets Noivern. Massive hit taking it down in yellow, but Kangaskhan has sacrificed itself in the process, and Kangaskhan is eliminated, tying things back up. No team seems to be able to get a good lead in this battle, as Noivern sets up with a Bolt Beak, targeting Double. And it's a very good hit from the Galarian-based Pokemon. And Pheasant now is going to go with an Echoed Voice. So they're definitely going for the offensive moves here on Double, chipping away at it. Double with its opportunity to respond. If we see another one-hit KO, I'll be amazingly impressed. But instead it goes with a Sticky Web, which we've actually seen placed on the side of the Goldenrod Giants. Now it joins the Fortree Flyers. So if the last Pokemon for the Flyers comes out, it will be slowed down by that Sticky Web. And Blissey comes out on for the Goldenrod Giants, who we mentioned earlier with that 255 HP. So it's got 135 special defense. Its attack and defense are horrible at only 10 though, so it doesn't want to take any physical attacks. Noivern's going to go with a Feather Dance, so it won't go for an offensive move. Instead it opts to target Double with that move, so it's going to lower Double's attack stat. Unpheasant now, Fortree Flyers are back in the speed advantage. It's going to go with a Hammer Arm, and that's also going to target Double. And it is super effective, but Double actually handles it better than I would have expected, as Unpheasant gives up some of its speed. Double now is going to go with an Acid. It's going to hit both Unpheasant and Noivern with that move, taking Noivern down into the red. Blissey could actually capitalize here. And it's going to go with a Pound, having a very poor attack stat. So it's not even going to get the elimination on Noivern. Noivern now has its opportunity. It's going to go with a Nightshade, but it's not going to affect anyone on the Goldenrod Giants. Again, they are immune to ghost type attacks. Nasty Plot coming from Unpheasant, so it's not going for a physical type attack. That Nasty Plot will boost Unpheasant's special attack, however. And we're going to get a Giga Impact from Double now. And it's going to target Noivern and finish it off with that massive, massive impact. Double will spend the next turn recharging. Blissey has an opportunity to target Unpheasant, and it's going to go with a rapid spin. So Blissey will boost its speed doing this move. Takes a little bit of damage from Unpheasant, as the last Pokemon for the Fortree Flyers will come onto the field. And it's going to be Corviknight as the final Pokemon for the Fortree Flyers. Corviknight has that 105 defense and 85 special defense. It is a steel flying type. Corviknight has the speed advantage on the field at the moment. Its speed's only 67, but it's going to go with the Grass Pledge onto Double, taking Double down into the red. Blissey now is going to go with an Incinerate. It's going to burn up the opposing team's Leopard Berries and hit both Corviknight and Unpheasant. It is super effective on Corviknight's steel typing. Unpheasant with its opportunity. And it's going to plant a Leech Seed. We have seen this move previously in the battle. It took out Braviary. And it's going to be planted on Double, who also doesn't have much health left, as Double does need to recharge, and there's that energy being drained from Double. And it will take Double down with the Leech Seed. So Double is eliminated, and we are back to 2v2. They just seem to be going 1-for-1, these two sides. No one can get too far ahead, as the final Pokemon for the Goldenrod Giants comes out. And it's going to be Porygon Z. Porygon Z's download is going to allow its special attack to increase, and Porygon Z has a special attack of 135, so having that increased is horrible for the Fortree Flyers. Double with that speed of 90 has a chance to capitalize, but instead just goes with a growth, so it's going to boost its stats here. There it is, lifting up its attack and special attack. So that special attack's already been boosted twice by Porygon Z. Rollout now, coming from Corviknight, a move heavily associated with the Goldenrod Giants and Goldenrod City, thanks to their gym leader Whitney and her signature Pokemon Miltank, who is a member of the Goldenrod Giants. Missed Ball now, coming from Unpheasant. Goes for Porygon, and it's a very good hit on the Porygon Z there. Also lowering Porygon Z's special attack, which is very needed for the Fortree Flyers to do. Blissey now. It's going to go with a Petal Blizzard. This is going to hit everybody on the field. And it'll actually take Porygon Z down into the yellow, as it wasn't very effective on Corviknight and Unpheasant. Porygon Z still with the speed advantage. If it can go with things like Thunderbolt or a Wild Charge, this will be super effective. And it goes for Unpheasant and gets the elimination. Unpheasant has been eliminated by Porygon Z. That is exactly what the Goldenrod Giants need to do. There is recoil damage on Porygon Z there. As Corviknight continues to hit rollout, it gets stronger every time it connects. So that will take Blissey down into the yellow. There's a multi-turn move. So Corviknight is going to keep going for offensive type attacks as Blissey uses Torment on Corviknight. Now this would normally cause Corviknight struggle instead of use its Metronome, but now that it is using rollout, as long as it continues to hit, it's going to keep using the rollout. Porygon Z with its opportunity goes with a Lash Out. It's a very good hit there onto Corviknight, taking it down into the yellow as Corviknight continues to hit its rollout, and it eliminates Blissey with its third successful rollout hit. So that move just keeps getting more powerful. So you have to think, if it's going to connect with Porygon Z, it will get the job done. Porygon Z needs to eliminate Corviknight here. It is a 1v1 battle, but instead it goes with one of its own signature moves, Conversion 2. So Porygon Z is actually going to change its type to fighting as Corviknight goes for its fourth rollout in a row, and it hits, and it is successful. Corviknight has won the battle for the Fortree Flyers. Porygon Z is eliminated, and the Fortree Flyers get their 5th win of the season. You have to think that's going to push them up into the 8. This was a very back and forth battle. It seemed that one Pokemon was always being eliminated from either side, and no one was ever more than one Pokemon ahead in this battle, which is fantastic. Exactly what you want to see in the Elite Challenge League. The Fortree Flyers must be so happy with this victory, and next week they're going to want to look to replicate it when they host the Vilestone Combat in Fortree City in the Rivalry Round. So they'll be facing their rivals next week. They definitely want that victory. Whereas the Goldenrod Giants next week will be hosting the Heart Home Haunts, the team who... Ooh, and there's that Guillotine. Sorry to just put that in there, but that Guillotine on Salamence, amazing by Double. Again, like I said, that's how you take down a pseudo-legendary one-hit KO. But the Goldenrod Giants next week will be facing the Heart Home Haunts The team who in the very first ever Elite Challenge League game clean swept them. The Goldenrod Giants are definitely going to want to look to avenge that humiliating loss. Goldenrod Giants do have the potential to do it. They are the only team so far this season to have beaten the Olive Iron Ore, but they are also the only team to lose to the Snow Point Frost, so they are very inconsistent. So next week is a big week for both the Goldenrod Giants and the Fortree Flyers as we pass our halfway point in this season. But that rollout by Corviknight, it just kept connecting. It was fantastic. Here's that final one, 4th in a row. And it eliminated Porygon Z. So fantastic. Not very effective, but it got the job done. But as always, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field. And always remember, you are awesome. And I will speak to you next time.